That's all it was. And it was only supposed to be like 4 episodes, 4, maybe 6. I can't remember how many it was.
And then people were like, you know what? If we make more episodes, we can sell more toys.
It hit so big that that's exactly what happened. And the turtle blimp was in not the first episode, but in that first set.
That does, and then we never saw it again, right?
No. Jared posted one though that I didn't even realize that Aquaman had a jet ski.
I actually didn't know that either.
What?
I'm like, wait,
why?
It has a
why would he jet ski, man?
Well, listen, dude, sometimes kicking in the water and like, swimming is hard work and sometimes exhausting. You gotta, you want to go the lazy route.
Oh my gosh! But isn't he like? Can't he just kind of glide through the water? I mean, come on. He doesn't even have to kick. I don't think. I think he just kind of goes.
Yeah, he like kind of torpedoes through the water and then he doesn't really stop.
Right.
Until he hits something and like a torpedo.
I couldn't tell you anything about Aquaman. I don't.
Oh,
he was around. I think the best thing that I've ever seen about Aquaman was the way that
Scott Snyder.
Batman Brave and the Bold handled Aquaman.
Oh, where they're like, haha, it's just me, Aquaman. Yeah, that.
Well, no, Aquaman's like all mopey and everything, like, oh, and Batman's like, oh crap. I'm trying to get. He's like trying to get off the world or whatever, waiting for somebody to come pick him up, and he's all like, oh crap, this guy sees me, he's gonna want to come along. Hey, Batman. It's like.
I don't know if I've seen that episode.
Yeah, it's like nobody. It sounds like a fucking Adult Swim show or something.
Can I come with you?
Yeah, I don't have nothing to do. Nothing's going on in the ocean.
If you ever get a chance, the new 50
fish suck. Anyway,
the new 52 run of Aquaman is pretty good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because they show that the more he goes in, like deeper into the water, he becomes stronger, so he can like knock out Superman. Now, granted, though, that also requires him to go deeper down into the water, but it's still cool how they did it.
That means Superman has to go in the water too, right? Or he goes deep in the water and then he comes out the water and then Superman.
Right, exactly.
Is that okay?
Yeah, that's exactly.
Hope he stays. Just Superman, just stay put. I'm gonna test this out. How is that gonna work exactly? What are you doing, Arthur? Just stay right there. I'll be right back. I want to show you something. I got something to show you. Aquaman just becomes Superman's trust him. He's gonna stay there. He's gonna wait to see what Arthur's got, and he's gonna sit there and he's gonna wait. And about an hour goes by, but Superman's a patient Boy Scout, right? Arthur comes out and waylays him one.
Uppercuts him in the throat.
And then Superman castrates him. But even still.
Aquaman and his jet ski. Aquaman
his jet ski, right? Can you say corporate marketing? I think you can.
I think you can. That didn't go over well in the toy aisle.
Mm-hmm. Oh my god.
I feel like the turtles blimp, though. I like the fact, you know how they're supposed to be like hidden from society and everything?
Yeah, they were ninjas. Fucking ninjas and turtles. But yeah, here they are.
And there they are. Hey, we're right here. We're ninjas, bro. We're ninja.
It's like, oh, we need to send it to the Foot Clan. Let's get a blimp.
Quick to the turtle.
Right. Let's put our name on the side of it. Because that makes sense.
Oh no, the Hindenburg is going down. Quick to the turtle blimp.
And every kid in 87, 88 were like, fuck yeah! I gotta give me one of them. Yeah, the blood that says turtles on it.
Go to the turtle.
I've had all the action figures, but I never had. I don't even think I didn't have like the Turtle Man or blimp or anything.
I never did either. I think the only thing the only vehicle I ever owned from like a toy line was the Mystery Machine.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, it was like,
if you're gonna own a vehicle, that would be the one to own.
Right. And it was cool. You could like open it up and you could like put stuff inside of it. So it's like a nice little, I guess, wheeling case, if you will. So
Well,
no,
yeah, I mean, it's supposed to carry stuff. It is a mystery machine. What's inside? I don't know. We'll find out.
no cocaine, drugs.
It's kind of like our show.
In a world where people can talk about things, and there are people who have a lot to say about the things they are talking about. When there is nothing else to say, these people will talk about stuff with the confidence in knowing what they are saying. When they have things to say, they will start talking about the thing they need to talk about. This is the show that you don't want to miss when there are things to be discussed.
You know, you launch one Kickstarter and all the people come out of the woodwork going, "Are you looking for somebody to advertise your Kickstarter?"
Oh yeah, well, yeah, always,
And
always.
I'm
It's
like,
just the same thing on Instagram. It's people, I'm constantly being bombarded by NFTs, and now it said I'm not interested in buying NFTs. What I'd like to buy is some kind of stupid market or whatever. There's always something. There's always some kind of scam out there.
Yep.
I'm at the Silly Putty market. I'd like to go ahead and print your stuff on Silly Putty. Whatever.
Listen, you want a Beanie Baby for men? So this is another NFT.
You know, you say that, but now body pillows are a big market.
Oh,
Get you an Otis body pillow. That's
you know,
the next one.
I've thought about doing a body pillow, like what, and one of like the big ones that.
No, I mean like getting one made, not just doing it. But yeah.
Oh no, both is
No,
gonna I'm gonna do it, and I'm also gonna get it made. Yes, that's a sex joke.
you should probably get it made first because people in the factory probably won't appreciate that too much. It's like Build-A-Bear. I'm putting something of myself inside.
Could you imagine going to the Build-A-Bear and trying out the fabric?
We talked about that already. With the sexy bear line.
Just going up to it, grabbing the fabric, and going, yeah, this one's good. All right, stuff this one. I would hate I would hate working at Build-A-Bear, but at the same time, though, I would be intrigued. I know we already talked about adult Build-A-Bears. Now it comes
old hat now, but people haven't talked about it enough. I mean, after we talked about it, I didn't hear any more about it. I feel like that's a subject that should have been addressed a little more.
It should be, but it wasn't. I mean,
No, go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say I did go to the mall where they have like the little Build-A-Bear kiosk, and there was a lot of people lined up there. Questionable people, but people. Sweaty men buying a lot of people.
Men in tank tops and jeans that are ripped.
Oh no.
Anyway, I don't know. I was going to say something. I don't remember what it is now. That kind of killed it.
You're welcome, man. Good night, everybody.
Yay! Well, thank you for coming. That's how we end the show.
We ended with the Beanie Babies.
So anyway, we promised hot dogs. We need to talk about hot dogs.
Look, dude. First off, in the words of Dr. Doofenshmirtz, if I had a nickel for every time a hot dog situation came up on my feed in a week, I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's so weird that it happened twice.
It's like you're not following an OnlyFans for
no, and I wasn't, which is surprising. Usually I would follow for that content, but in this case, it was just on regular Facebook. Woman, Seth Rogen releases the Sausage Party trailer for the TV series. If anybody cared or knew about that.
Hey, Tifa.
Hey, Tifa. Welcome. We're talking about the best in the world.
It's kind of like a show that they
look.
They try to adapt a hot dog app, or they try to adapt an app to see what kind of food it was. Tell you what kind of food it is. You take a picture of it.
Yeah.
And it ended up only telling you if it was a hot dog or not a hot dog. I feel like that would apply here. However, it ended up getting bought by Periscope to scan for porn and dick pics. So,
now it's all hot dog.
Not hot dog. Yeah.
Not hot dog. Hot dog in a hallway.
That
Congratulations.
is definitely not a hot dog.
So what we're talking about is, yes, if anybody cares, hang on, everybody. I got one thing real quick to say. Where's the little... Ladies and gentlemen, if you're not aware that the greatest cinematic masterpiece in television history is now going to be airing on Amazon Prime. Sausage Party, TV series, produced and directed, and probably everything else by Seth Rogen, is coming. It is about a food apocalypse, wasteland, where food rules the world, and humans are dead.
Are you serious? Are you serious?
What
Really?
did you?
I didn't watch it. No, I'm not.
Oh, you didn't watch it. Oh, okay. Well, then there you go. Guess what? That's exactly what it's about.
Either. So
it follows apparently after the giant orgy from the first movie, which again, my point being, somebody had to animate that. Actually, a team of people had to animate that.
Is it that bad? Is it really that horrible? Like,
have you seen the movie?
No, I'm not watching that shit.
So it's on Netflix.
Thank you. Now I'm going to go cancel Netflix. I don't want to accidentally come across it.
But you can't watch Sandman season 2.
I watched season 1. That was enough.
Fair. But yes, it's about, I guess, the hot dog and the bun and the bagel and all the original voice cast returns, by the way. So like Will Arnett or William Forte and David something.
The company?
No, something. Anyway, the guy who plays the bagel, the Jew who plays the bagel. They're not very subtle on the stereo.
We're talking about Hollywood. We're talking about Hollywood. It's really kind of hard.
Right.
Pin that down, David.
Kevin Costner.
Kevin Costner.
No, Kevin Costner. But it's about, I guess, after the giant sex orgy, they decide to have a food revolution where all the food rises up and takes over the city, the planet. It's not really sure, not really shown what happened, but everybody lives in this nice, peaceful utopia.
Yeah.
And then it rains. And apparently that is the sign of the apocalypse because many different types of food die. So they have to go find a human to help fix I guess, bring back the humans from the food apocalypse. And they find one. And they control it. And the hot dog controls him by going up his butt and then controlling him.
Too much information. Well, I'm looking at the cast over here.
Listen.
And it's like...
There was a lot.
It's like Hollywood, period. It's all Hollywood. Everyone's Hollywood.
Listen, the moment I saw this, first off, I had the privilege of seeing Sausage Party in theaters.
That's a privilege?
As a privilege.
Who made you? Did they hurt you? Where did they touch you?
Listen, let's just say it was. I regret every minute of it.
Oh, as you should. As is your Christian duty.
Right, yes. That's why I have VeggieTales up on the screen to show you good food things. So,
you know, I didn't even put that together until you had to go and say that.
I did have to go and say it. Oh, he's not going to get it. I'm just going to point it out. That's why I have VeggieTales. Because
I thought cucumber and hot dog were similar, but that's all I'm gonna say there. I've already been attacked over Disney this week. I didn't feel like getting attacked over VeggieTales.
At least you have been attacked over Disney. You've been attacked over a lot of things. I've been attacked over hot dogs. Those things won't stop showing up.
You've been attacked by hot dogs.
Listen, so Tiffany and I just moved into a new place. I'm still at my mom's right now because I got to get my stuff. What?
I said congratulations, and then you're at your mom's. So
for now, yeah, I got to move my streaming equipment over there. But I came here to stream. And she decided to get out a bunch of hot dogs and throw them at me. And apparently, this is just going to be a thing she's going to be doing from now on.
Well, that's pretty. Yeah, so she's insulting you with hot dogs.
Yes, she is. Considering that I told her that the Sausage Party trailer came out, now she's upset with me. So,
Are you going to take her to see it?
yes. Well, no, it's
Yeah.
on Prime. So,
So basically, it's not even good enough to be in the theaters. Okay, good.
correct. Yeah,
Good to know.
dude. Listen, the
It's on
first
Prime.
movie
It's not even
wasn't
good enough to
even.
be on Netflix.
Listen, you have Invincible, The Boys, Sausage Party TV series. I mean, there's a lot of good Prime stuff on Amazon Prime, like high tier stuff right there.
I could see that. Totally.
Yeah. So if you want to watch if you love Invincible, watch Sausage Party.
All of them have to do with boys being boys, I guess.
Yes.
Hanging out with their thing.
Hanging out with the ladies.
I was going to say hanging out with their thing out, but sure, that too.
So that unfortunate nightmare is around.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Also, can I drop my Kickstarter in the comments?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. All right, guys. I'm not actually going to show it to you because we don't do Kickstarter crawls or anything, but I have a Kickstarter going. Anyway, and then the second thing, again, $2, is we just discovered, because I love sending C random stupid stuff.
All day, every day.
Listen, food is like this ongoing theme for this week, Tim. So it's been
I thought that. It doesn't make me happy, but go ahead.
I'm sorry, that was an accident there. It was an oversight.
Never mind. You're lucky I'm not as mean to you as I am to people at work. But go ahead.
Oh, you're mean at work? Oh, I didn't think you're mean. I never think you're mean to me.
I know, that's the problem.
Oh, you can't. I'm adorable. Shut up. But anyway. I found out that there's a national major league eating competition. Yeah, and it's apparently ESPN acknowledges it as a professional sport.
I think that's because nobody's interested in the other sports anymore.
I guess so. Apparently, it is one of the top watched professional sports.
It's the ESPN Food Network, right?
I wish that was a thing. I would totally watch that. But they never tell me when it's on. Otherwise, I would watch it. But apparently, Nathan, the 8-year champion, is now banned from this year's 4th of July National Hot Dog Eating Championship.
Wait. His name's not Nathan, huh?
Isn't it?
No, it's the Nathan Hot Dogs.
Yeah, but isn't his name Nathan?
Are you kidding me? I feel like that would be rigged.
Eating Man.
That's got to be rigged.
And from contest. Hang on a minute. Hot Dog Eating Man. Oh, Joey Chestnut.
Okay.
That's his name.
Chestnut?
From Nathan's Hot Dog Eating. Yeah, contest. So he is now banned from Nathan's Hot Dog Eating contest because now he is switching to Impossible Dogs. The plant-based hot dog. Which, have you ever had Impossible meat?
Not against my will. Yeah.
Did you have the hamburger
or? Partially.
What does that mean? Were you being forced and then you escaped?
I didn't. No, I took a bite of it and that was enough.
Oh, okay, gotcha. I ate the one from Burger King, and then I bought some Impossible meat to try it, and it wasn't bad, but I like meat. You can have your plant-based. You can eat that. But my point is that this man is now switching from hot dogs that are questionable meat to not meat. And apparently that has shook the Major League Eating sports entertainment people, because now everybody's upset, and now I guess that people are trying to look at the national hamburger eating and the chicken wing eating as like alternatives for this year, because there are different factions apparently of food. We
learned about that in school. Wasn't that called the food groups? I mean,
Oh, is that what it is? This
that's what it is.
the food pyramid was preparing us for the major league eating.
Major league. If only we knew what we should have been training for.
Dude, if I would have known that you could get famous from eating food, I totally would have grown my stomach and gotten fat. Like I would have been great. National ice cream eating.
But hey, look, well, the thing about it is, but if you look at these guys, they're not really big at all.
No.
And like I remember, there's like a woman, and she was small, and she was like a champion. So, but they do like real professional food eaters. I mean, they have big ones, yeah, but like real professional food eaters don't eat that much during the the off season. And then they go into spring training. I don't fucking know what you call it. That's what they do.
They go into listen, it's time to go into spring training for your pie eating competition. The fall's coming. Pumpkin eating is the hot thing right now.
Well, I remember what was it? It was like a wife swap or something, where they swapped with like a food. A contender. We'll just call him an eating contender, a consuming contender. And the consuming contender, he was a big guy, but even some of his fellow contenders were kind of concerned about him. They're like, "Yeah, he's packing away too much. He's not really pacing himself the way that he should. Like, we're doing this as a competition. He's doing this as a lifestyle." And it looks kind of like,
he's doing this because he likes to eat.
He likes to eat, right?
Yeah.
It's like, so basically, he gets there and it's like free food.
That's exactly why he entered the competition. You can't change my mind.
In fact, it was accidental. He didn't even mean to get into a food competition. He just saw a bunch of food and started eating it. Next thing you know, it said, "And the winner is." They said his name, and he looks up and like, "Oh shit!"
Oh my god, I thought it was just free tater tots. I just started eating them. Oh my god.
Like freaking Alice in Wonderland, just sitting at the table and starting to eat. Poor Daphne. Daphne says it's the perfect soundtrack to color furry porn too.
Veggie Tales, Veggie Tales. But
man, I'm trying to remember how that song went. Like,
if you like to talk to tomatoes.
Oh yeah. That's about it. That's it. I can't remember it anymore.
I mean, I feel like everybody's encounter with VeggieTales was in a church. If it wasn't, I'd be surprised because I know it was mine.
Well,
that was the only reason why I went to church was to watch the Talking Tomato.
It was pretty entertaining for some of them though, but
sure.
But they had some funny stuff. But they did have a show on TV.
Did they?
For a little bit. Mm-hmm. Yeah, there was like a cartoon block or whatever. I mean, it wasn't when I was a kid. It was my kids were kids, children.
Oh,
babies, whatever. Yeah, but it sucked. But still, and then Netflix had one.
All of the VeggieTales just went down from what it already was. Apparently, it was some pretty funny stuff.
But let's be honest. Let's give VeggieTales its place because it was an early CGI cartoon.
Sure.
So I mean, it has its place in history as for what it is. Well, despite what it is.
Despite what it is, talking vegetables, truth be told, like there was a lot of effort that was put into it. When you go back and look, you're like, wow, that actually looks good.
Yeah, I did hear about this. The creator of VeggieTales made all the characters vegetables because they didn't need to animate arms and legs. And now we know why Seth Rogen is so talentless and put together sausage. Oh wait, no, they have hands and legs, don't they?
Well, they stick figure.
Yeah,
stick arm and legs and everything.
Emphasis on stick.
Look, I know this is going to be a pot shot and an easy one, but do you think Rob Liefeld would have worked on VeggieTales? I know that one's
happily so.
Truth be told, though, at least the creator comes out and admits that, like, listen, we don't we don't want to and we don't need to.
Well,
Like,
it's kind of scary. Well, it's kind of
no.
scary. You watch VeggieTales, and when they pick up something, it's like levitation because all the vegetables are actually Jedi. It's just
They're
like,
actually what?
Jedi. So
Oh, they're all using.
levitates in front of them, and it moves like that way. So
I mean, there are religious, interpretations with Star Wars. So I mean, yeah, that does make sense now. What you're saying is that the VeggieTales are in the Star Wars universe, like in your head canon.
no, what I'm saying is, if you watch VeggieTales, you see them picking up stuff without any hands.
Right.
Therefore, they are using the Force.
Yeah, I got that. Keep up. I understand. But no, VeggieTales was great. I liked also Bible Man. Have you ever watched Bible Man?
I have not watched Bible Man, but I am aware of its existence. Let's put it that way.
He has a lightsaber.
Like, doesn't he? Oh no, it's the sword of truth or a sword of light or something, isn't it? It's like
It's still a fucking lightsaber. It's circular, or it's a cylinder glowy light crystal thing, Jedi sword piece thing. You know what I'm trying to say? The light that glows.
the flaming sword. Yeah.
Sword, yeah.
Bible Man is terrible in the Garden of Eden. That's where it came.
Bible Man just like straight up kills people, apparently.
Oh my gosh! Did you ever see? What is it? Super by James Gunn.
Yeah, with Elliot Page and that one guy Dwight from The Office.
Rainn Wilson. Jeez, God, you can get Elliot Page's name right, but you can't get. What?
I don't remember
the name right. Rainn Wilson.
Listen, there's only two people that I know from The Office. The Chair and The Office.
but if you look in there, they kind of do a spoof on Bible Man in that movie, if you remember.
In which movie? Oh, in Super.
Yeah, in Super, yeah.
They
like
did?
That's one of the shows I'm watching. Yeah, he's like, I think it was Super. He does the spoof in it. Maybe I'm wrong. I know it's I remember seeing James Gunn as like a demon. Yeah, pretty sure.
He did Bible Man for the voiceover work. To make up for the voiceover work he did as Hank in the Dungeons & Dragons cartoon. His D&D is satanic. Oh. Weird.
Oh, did he? Well, he's also the little bumbling buddy from Charles in Charge.
I never saw Charles in Charge.
I'm sorry.
Oh, well, yay, I guess. Oh no, that's a bad thing. Apparently, I'm supposed to see that.
No, I didn't say it was a bad thing. I'm just saying it's a thing.
Oh,
I believe it was. I'm pretty sure it was Super, but maybe I'm wrong. But there was one. It's something.
Is it Birdman?
James Gunn played in. No, I'm pretty sure it was this. Jeez. Now it's gonna drive me crazy. Much like that music I have in the background.
Well, then turn it off.
Well, you have the same thing I do. Turn it off.
Oh, I can turn it off?
Yeah.
There. Good lord. If it's driving you nuts, dude, remember, this is America.
I'm looking at Bible Man right now because it's driving me nuts.
I'm sorry. You're looking at Bible Man. I'm sorry for interrupting you.
But anyway.
Well, I mean, I don't really.
Yeah, I can't remember anyway. Anyway, but there was one where it was definitely him. I remember that though. Maybe he was in somebody else's movie. But like he's like one of the demons or whatever, all in the makeup and stuff. I'm pretty sure it was Super. And they're pretty much spoofing. They're spoofing Bible Man.
It's such a weird thing to spoof.
Yeah.
Is there any Bible Man to spoof?
James Gunn's history is in the trauma and shit. So
yeah. Because he did
he
did Slither before he did really anything, or he did because Slither was his. Was it Slither?
He did do Slither, yeah.
Yeah.
With Nathan Fillion.
Yeah. What else did he do before that?
Romeo and Juliet.
No, he didn't.
Yes.
Lying. Hang on. No, that's not the one with guns. Romeo and he did not do that movie. Oh my god, he did do that movie. Holy crap. Oh my god. Remember when Romeo and Juliet were trolls? And now there's Tom Holland and another girl.
Let's see. Yeah, he wrote that. He wrote Scooby Doo.
I know that.
He wrote Dawn of the Dead. Slither of the Thing was his first directorial movie.
Yeah.
But
That's what put him on the map, though, wasn't it? Well,
Dawn of the Dead?
Or I thought it was Slither was the one that put him on the map. Or was it Dawn of the Dead?
Well, Dawn of the no, well, Slither was he directed Slither, didn't he?
I thought he wrote that too.
Well, I'm sure, but he writes most all the stuff he does. Yeah.
Oh,
he wrote and directed. Yeah, it's his directorial debut.
Yeah,
I
you're right.
See it, though.
You know, I need to see it. I keep being told to see it because it's a body horror thing, and I like that kind of thing. So I do need to see it.
And apparently, it has zombies in it too.
Mm-hmm.
But
it's
but
with.
Well, I've never watched it. It never didn't appeal to me, but that explains why Nathan Fillion's in every freaking Guardian of the Galaxy and Suicide Squad movie.
That's true. He is.
Not just because James Gunn is a Firefly fan.
He's Nathan Fillion in James Gunn's movies is essentially the Sean Bean of movies, because Nathan Fillion always dies or just gets fucked over all the time in all of the movies.
I would go so far as to say he's more of the Bruce Campbell and Sam Raimi movies.
I could see that. Oh, he would be great in an Evil Dead movie. That's a good idea. Why can't he be in an Evil Dead movie? I feel like he'd be great.
Nathan Fillion?
Yeah.
Dude, why not?
Yeah, he was.
Although that last Evil Dead had more of a serious tone to it.
I liked that movie. I like that one a lot.
I actually liked it too. I'm not an Evil Dead fan.
I'm not really either, but I do like. I like watching them. Like, I'm not like a diehard fan, but I like watching them. I think they're funny.
I liked Army of Darkness, but I saw Army of Darkness before any of them, and I didn't realize it was a sequel it's a sequel to Evil Dead. Really, it's the second one. However, because Evil Dead 2 was a remake of Evil Dead in a way, but in not, but in the same, but it kind of is because they had some money and they did it again, and then it's like
then skeletons and then a wall and
I never watched this. I do remember the remake looked pretty. I think I watched like 30 minutes of it. It was pretty horrifying when I saw of it. So.
Which one?
The remake, not Evil Dead Rising or Rise.
Oh, the remake. The one with
remake.
Yeah, I saw that one in theaters. I liked it. I thought it was.
It seemed more disturbing than any of them. I'll give it that.
It was.
Yeah.
It was. It didn't. It was not a comedy. Like they took it more in a darker, serious tone.
Right. Yeah.
Unlike Evil Dead Rising, which I think is a sequel to Evil Dead.
Prequel.
Darkness. Prequel. Oh yeah. Yeah. That's right. Because the ending they had the cabin.
Yeah.
In the beginning, there's also the cabin too.
It was a prequel, but it didn't have that Sam Raimi corniness to it.
No, it had corniness though. I did like the fact that they made the girl just like eat a bunch of glass.
Oh, you know the kid in there's the one that plays Kobe in One Piece.
Really, the one that dies?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they both died.
The one that had made fun of the trans kid or something like that.
Oh,
yeah, that one. That one plays Kobe, who is a trans for that matter. A trans boy, yeah. But fantastic casting for Kobe, really.
Oh yeah, I love that guy.
Fantastic casting. So fantastic. So yeah, that was pretty interesting. Pretty great actor too.
I like that Evil Dead movie. I like the fact that they killed the kid. It's one of the only movies that I've ever seen that.
Did anybody survive? Spoiler.
I don't remember. I know the one girl did, I think, but other than that, no. No, not any. Nobody really died, or no, nobody really survived. So it was a cool movie, though. It's not very scary, but it is a lot of fun. So
right.
I wish I would have saw it. I feel like I would have enjoyed it more if I saw it in theaters. So I saw that on streaming.
Yeah, me too. Yeah. It was good. See, it's something like what is it called? Hold on. Let me do this. Oh, it will not let me cancel that echo. There it goes.
The anticipation is killing me.
Yeah. Anyway, so you gotta get used to that. My family hates it too. So, but it didn't have like Drag Me to Hell. Drag Me to Hell was really good until that scene where they tried to get rid of the demon, or they summoned the demon. When they summoned the demon, you could tell it was a Sam Raimi movie. I am not a Sam Raimi fan. Seems like a great guy. I am a Bruce Campbell fan, which is kind of funny, but I'm not a Sam Raimi fan.
I'm not. I don't go wild over Bruce Campbell. I like him.
What do you know Bruce Campbell from?
Evil Dead.
Evil Dead. I know Bruce Campbell from
or Maniac Cop.
The Adventures. No, he was on the Adventures of Briscoe County Jr.
I don't know what that is.
No, you don't. You wouldn't. But it was basically it was a cowboy show, but it was kind of a goofy steampunk Wild West kind of cowboy show, where he was a bounty hunter trying to catch down the. That's one show that I wish would get. I asked people the other day what show would they want to continue if they had a chance. You answered the question too. Yeah, Bubba Hotel. Yeah, y'all were talking about that on the stream the other night.
That's right. We were talking about that.
But that was one that I wish they would continue because it ended on a cliffhanger. His father was a bounty hunter. R. Lee Emery, the guy that the drill sergeant from Full Metal Jacket.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, he ended up getting killed by this outlaw, and so Briscoe County's rounding up his father's killer and his gang, right? Well, come to find out, the guy who killed his dad is not of this world. So when you finally find this out and they finally reveal it, they cancel the fucking show.
Of course,
I do have the whole series in the other room.
What's it called?
Adventures of Briscoe County Jr.
Briscoe County Jr.
Yeah.
Oh, because it's a junior. Got it.
A junior, and it was really, really aggravating. But the guy that's in there, he has another bounty hunter that's after him. That dude would have been a perfect bishop. God, I wish he would have been. I wish he would have been making X-Men movies back then. He would have been a good bishop.
Yeah.
From X-Men.
Yeah. Yes, I know who Bishop is.
Well, some people go to Alien.
Oh no, I go to X-Men because I'm not a fucking nerd.
He says, ironically, by stating that he goes to X-Men.
Right. Actually, speaking of X-Men, Gail Simone, I wanted to bring her up real quick on Twitter, is trolling everybody by saying, I can't tell you who the leader of the Uncanny X-Men is, but keeps posting pictures of Rogue. She's like, no, I can't tell you. I can't tell you. Everybody needs to guess. And I'm like, guys, did you ever think it's Rogue, maybe? Like, everybody.
So, what in the comic is she writing? Is she writing X-Men?
Yeah, she's doing the new Uncanny X-Men run.
Oh, when she switched to Marvel, wasn't she doing DC stuff?
Yeah, but she did. No, that was Becky Cloonan that did. She's starting more Marvel stuff now.
Okay.
So I don't know when she switched, but I think this was like her big break into Marvel, maybe. Because she was doing DC for a long time.
She really needs a big break into Marvel.
Wow.
I mean, after all, they even had an Easter egg of her in the Flash TV show.
They did?
Yeah, it was somebody was breaking into something like a jewelry store or something like that, and it was called the I can't remember what her middle initial is, but it's like G Simone's or whatever. It was it was completely insert to that. So yeah. I don't think there's any rivalry that rivals the rivalry between Gail Simone and Ethan Van Sciver. I think that is a rivalry that rivals God and the devil.
You think so? I mean, it's been going on for years.
The mutual hate between the two is like a love story, but backwards.
It's like Romeo and Juliet if they hated each other.
Star-crossed haters. Fair Vertigo. This calls.
God, God, I hate America. The comic book community is confusing as all hell. Let me tell you right
Yeah,
now.
no, I promise you, it's the whole fucking world. It doesn't matter.
Listen, I don't blame anybody when it comes to it.
Man. Not to get into politics, but go ahead.
Speaking of politics, I just finished the first season of Misfits.
Enemies to lovers is very in right now.
Listen, if that happened, I feel like the world would explode. There's already been a white buffalo just appeared, and the Lakota tribe have said that that's a prophecy. The next step is Ethan Van Sciver and Gail Simone need to admit their love for each other, and then the world explodes. So hurry up, goddamn it!
Dude, I hate you, but I loved you. It's just.
And then
she revealed that she's been writing fan fiction for Cyberfrog this entire time.
Oh, no. Actually, fun story about that. I was talking with Carissa about fanfic because recently, so with fanfic, no character is safe, right?
No, it's called Wattpad.
Right. You're the character. Somebody's either going to make your characters incredibly gay. A tran or all kinds of different fetishes will be fulfilled.
Sorry, Larry. That's just the case.
I know. Yeah. Okay, so you get where I'm going with this. But anyway, not a knock at Larry because this is a whole other funny subject that I was talking with Chris.
Wait. With that, before you get into it,
okay,
you should remind everybody.
Rule 34 of the internet states, if something exists, there's a porn version of it.
Exactly. Rule 34. And one of the things I was talking with Carissa about the other day, I called her up to talk with her for a little bit. She said, right, exactly. Rule 34. She decided, her and I were talking about fanfics. And she's like, man, would you think that if somebody did a fanfic, they would make two of my characters like lesbian? And I'm like, oh yeah, 100%. They would make the villain girl and the main character girl have sex with each other because it's like, oh, I hate you, but I also love you. Like, I'm angry, but I am attracted to you. And I go, there's somebody out there right now who is looking at Set the Hook going, I want Otis to have sex with that fish. And that's what I responded with her. And here's my biggest problem with that.
Are you looking at it like that? I'm just curious.
Am I what?
Are you the one looking at it like you want Otis to have sex with the fish?
Listen, my fanfic about Otis having sex with a fish does not show up in the Kickstarter, okay? I'm just saying.
But you have to go to Wattpad. But yeah, go ahead.
Right, exactly. You have to go to Wattpad, and you have to go look that up. It's everything. So, yes, that someone is me. But I said, guess what? Daphne said the same thing. That's someone's chat. Yes, it is. But I decided to say, I go, my biggest problem with that, if somebody created an Otis fanfic of him having sex with a demonic fish, and it's well written, I would 100% promote it because it's well written, and I would hate every minute of that.
But you see, the thing about fan fiction and everything like that, and I think, oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm going to say this because of the controversy this week. But that's one thing Disney doesn't understand. One thing that kept Star Wars going for so long was the amount of fiction and books that was written about it.
Yeah.
So, in all honesty, fan fiction is a way for fans to keep that alive so that when you come back to revisit it later on, there's still an audience there for that,
Right.
And if people are reading Wattpad and taking that seriously, they need to be checked out. That's
right. Like,
have you seen this? Have you seen this? I just found out about this yesterday. You've heard about Meg the Stallion, right?
What's she doing now?
Sex tape.
She's doing what?
The sex tape is out by Meg the Stallion.
There's a sex tape of Meg the Stallion?
Whoa. Are you confused yet? Because it's AI.
Oh, is it? Okay, I was about to say. I'm like, wait, is it like one of those deep fake things? Damn it, because I would have been like, wait.
Yeah, it's AI. But she's busted out crying about it and everything else. So that kind of thing, I can understand as far as real people are concerned.
Yes.
However, myself, it depends on how endowed you made me, whether or not I get upset. But
right, right. Like,
you really understand that being upsetting. But And it's crazy.
It's
That's the thing.
yeah,
It
those
looks
things I can
real.
understand, but like fictional characters and writing about them, I feel like that's fine. Like, unless it's children, like Mew Mew Power fanfics, those are weird.
But
Tokyo,
what?
what was it called in Japan? Tokyo Mew Mew. It was like a Sailor Moon, but with like
Oh, Samurai Cats or whatever.
no, that's Samurai Pizza Cats.
Samurai Pizza Cats.
In WB, it was called Mew Mew Power, and they were little girls, and people wrote fanfics about them, and it was very uncomfortable.
Yeah, that's a little
So,
disturbing.
well, look, when I was I used to be on fanfic.net. I used to read that stuff. So not that stuff specifically, other stuff. So look, I can open up my entire porn history, my dude. But we're not.
Let's
My
not.
point is though, fanfic is not a bad thing.
Let's not and pretend we didn't.
Right. Fanfic is, and I do agree with you though, fanfic keeps things alive. 100%.
Absolutely.
Like, I guarantee you could find Street Sharks fanfic still. And maybe it's still going. Maybe somebody's keeping that alive. You know, maybe there is.
There probably is.
And think of it this way, fanfic is what's keeping the Five Nights at Freddy's franchise going as we speak because they keep making games about other people's fanfics.
The bad thing about it, the bad thing about it is they keep adapting it.
Right.
Like,
yes.
there is a fan fiction archive for Street Sharks.
See?
An Angel of the Street Sharks heart.
Oh.
My name is Solar Star. I'm the deadly hitman of Street Sharks.
What?
Yeah, seriously.
Solar Star. That's not a shark name.
Published back in October 31st, 2023.
Wait, what? It's that
It's that recent. In fact, I'm saying, okay, there was another one in 2023. Before that, 2020 had some. Yeah, there was updated in 2020, 2019. Yeah, no, people have been keeping it alive. Lena dumps Sky Larval when she's 5 years old. Street Sharks, the movie. Street Sharks. Like, I just remember that. It's like, oh, Street Sharks. Okay, we're ripping off.
Oh, weird. The Turtles blimp. That's right. I also, wasn't it? They had roller skates, if I remember correctly, right?
I don't remember. I remember Michael Myers from Mars more than I remember Street Sharks.
They're getting a new series, if I remember correctly. I know they're getting a new comic book.
Street Sharks?
No, Biker Mice.
I keep saying a movie thing, but I don't know if it's real or not.
That
says I have a fanfic I wrote on my website, Embrace the Cringe.
Oh, I'm going to go read. You know what? We should do a reading of it. Be like, welcome to Ego Raven, the fanfic by Daphne Lage.
I'm looking at some of this stuff that, like...
And then Larry Boy took off the usual.
Larry Boy?
And then Bible Man came down and said, hello.
Yeah, I bet he did.
They rode off in their turtle blimp.
Yeah.
And Aquaman jet ski.
Well, it's crazy because you hear like some of that fanfic they'll do of like actual like podcasters and stuff. And then it'll be like two guys. And in this fanfic, like the sky's the limit, right? It's two guys, but one guy gets the other one pregnant. And they have a baby and they're so happy together. And I mean, it's
you know what?
There.
You know what?
It's out there.
There's a picture of Shrek with SpongeBob in Gotham City, and he's pregnant with Sonic the Hedgehog. So I am not surprised by what you are saying at this moment. There's also one where it gets Pikachu pregnant. It's a Secret of Nim and Law and Order crossover. You'll love it. Oh, I'm sure we will.
Believe it or not, I can see that actually. It seems like
I would definitely probably read that. If she forced me to read it, I would read it.
Oh, wow.
No, I will read it because now I want to read it next week. Read the whole thing. No, fanfics. Have you seen? There's wrestling fanfics.
there's enough there. No, I haven't seen it, but I have enough of seeing wrestling comics to not to never ever see wrestling fanfic.
Wrestling fanfic is just wrestling, but gay. So
The views and opinions expressed.
I'm just saying it's true though. Not that I'm not. I mean, I do like wrestling because it's gay, but I do like. Or there's even the YouTubers as well. There's like Jacksepticeye and Markiplier fanfics.
Right, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm talking about. And,
I know.
And Jacksepticeye will get pregnant with Markiplier's child and all this other fun stuff.
8-bit Ryan. It's very weird.
Oh, no, that's going a little far. Wait, no, I'm thinking the kid. No, okay. What was it? Ryan's Playland or something?
Ryan's Ryan. That guy. That kid?
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah, he got a video game. He had a racing game called Ryan's Raceway. It's terrible. It was on sale for $5 on the Switch.
Probably would be. Jeez, man. So that Crow remake looks like it's getting its ass handed to it before it comes out. Have you seen this?
Yeah. It's like fucking apparently it's one guy who said that it's
unwatchable.
It's unwatchable, and I'm wondering what that means because that just makes me more excited.
Have you seen the trailer? I think I get an idea of what it is.
Well,
I'm probably gonna go see it. But
I'm gonna go see it.
I'm gonna go see it.
I feel like we would be. I feel like it would be an insult if we didn't go see it. In fact, we should see it together at the same time.
Yeah. Now, from what I hear, Bill Skarsgård is now panning the movie himself, like talking bad about it.
Oh, good. That makes me respect him more.
Yeah, I feel like he's doing damage control for his career. It's kind of like
Robert
girl from Madam Web, right? The woman from Madam Web, Dakota Johnson. She's like, yeah, I was in that movie. Don't go see it or whatever. Yeah. She said, man. It's like now actors have to do damage control for their career because of the horrible movies that are coming out, which is just sad. Just sad.
It's sad,
but of course he has Nosferatu coming out, so we'll see.
Oh yeah, because he's playing Nosferatu. Isn't he playing the lead? He's playing Nosferatu. Yeah. He's getting typecasted. Now he's playing weird things.
Maxwell Shrek. That's fun. No, he's been playing weird things for a long time. Maxwell Shrek was the wasn't he the Nosferatu?
I don't know.
Actor.
I just when you say
okay. Well, in all honesty, not Nosferatu. Or I'm thinking, no, Maxwell Shrek was from Batman Returns. So, what was that? What was his name?
I have no idea.
That was right. Max Shrek. Shrek. Yep. I was right.
Is he green?
Huh?
Is he green?
No, but William Dafoe played him in a movie called Shadow of the Bat.
Not to be confused with the Batman comic.
No, not to be. What was it? Maybe. See, I gotta make sure that I'm saying these right because I'll get stuff confused in my head. No, maybe it's not that. Shadow. What was it? Anyway, William Dafoe played the actor.
William Dafoe played him.
Yeah, played Max Shrek, but he was but there was a lot of speculation that he was actually a vampire in the movie, not in real life.
Oh, okay. Let's say William Dafoe or Max Shrek. Because if you told me William Dafoe was a vampire, I'd probably be like, yeah, no, that checks out.
No, I feel like that's. Yeah, no, I feel like Shadow of the Vampire. That makes more sense than Shadow of the Bat. So,
I mean, both are fine, but I did like the fact that when you were just like, what person did you say was terrible? What you thought was a terrible casting choice? but now you can see them play anything else. I thought that was
I
good.
can't believe you went to go Google to see if there's a chicken class offered at Juilliard.
Here's the thing, though. If you're going to Juilliard, you need to prepare for every role. So if there was a chicken class,
You have a whole barnyard curriculum, really.
Right. exactly how to play barnyard animal,
How to ball like a sheep,
how to
flip
move like a
chicken.
cow, how to
You're not doing it right.
It's moo, not
And they're
moo.
wrapping you over the nose with one of those little rulers. You're not doing it right.
It's
Get it right, Alan Tudyk.
no. You must roll your A's, roll your R's, extend the ooh in moo. But that's
You know, I think Alan Tudyk is probably the unsung hero of so much stuff. You know, Carrie Fisher
Mhm.
was, you know, what she did for a living.
no.
She was she just reaped the benefits of being in Star Wars. No,
Oh.
honestly, no, she was a script doctor, an uncredited, frequently uncredited script doctor, and
Oh yeah, she wrote. She also helped rewrite Coyote Ugly.
yeah, probably.
No, she did. Go look at. I remember that now.
So the same thing goes for Tudyk. Do you realize that you know Peacemaker?
Yeah.
Right? Okay.
John Cena.
Yeah. You know, at the beginning they had the dance, right?
Yeah.
The weird dance.
Mhm.
His wife choreographed that. And in order to choreograph it, they needed him to stand in. So he was basically doing all of that to get the right, you know, standpoints and everything that the actors needed to be in.
John Cena.
No. Alan Tudyk.
Oh.
Yeah. And Alan Tudyk's wife was the one who choreographed it.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Huh. No
So
kidding.
Alan Tudyk was the one that had to sit there and he had to hit the points that everybody's going to hit. If you want to play crackhead, go to Juilliard.
Go to Juilliard. Yeah.
I don't feel like you have to do that. I feel like I could be a self-taught crackhead actor.
You
I
could
just want to get a ball off, get West Garfield, and I'm good. Just,
go to a sketchy bathroom and you'll be fine.
I've had somebody try to sell me crack before.
Me
It's not as
too.
exciting as you think.
It's not. I was in Jamaica and it was very uneventful.
Oh, Jamaica? Oh, you can. That's the good kind of shit right there.
No, I know, and I couldn't take it on the boat. That was what I was upset about.
What the hell? Y'all have marijuana? You selling crack here? What is wrong with you?
He handed it to me, and I was like, no, thank you. But I was like, oh, that was uneventful.
Oh, sugar cube.
Here you go. Oh, yummy. Oh, no. Oh, this sugar cube tastes like crack. Why do I know what crack tastes like
I've
before?
never heard anybody exactly explain to me what crack felt like. I've known crackheads. I've seen crackheads use, but no one's ever told me
My
how
mom
that
said
works.
it doesn't do anything.
I
What?
believe
She was
it.
in the
I
military.
believe she knows.
She was in the military. Like, what are you? She was a Marine in Japan. What else is there to do?
Crack?
It's like, good lord.
It's like, oh, she's. I just can't even. It smells like burning dirt. Because that's what it's made of. It's all the
Sure.
shit.
No, it's made out of it's made out of cornstarch. What are you talking about? No, but I thought it was really funny that one person was like, "Well, I know it's easy, but Joker, Heath Ledger," and I'm like, "Yeah, that one's true." But Gandalf, I did listen when you said, "Yeah, I couldn't see Magneto playing Gandalf either." My entire mind went to just Magneto playing Gandalf and not Ian McKellen. So it made me say, "Come, my brotherhood of hobbits." It made it way more entertaining.
Well, shoot. Well, you look at it. You always had somebody in the theater when you went to go watch Lord of the Rings. When you had Hugo Weaving say something to Frodo, and you just hear, "Come with me, Mr. Magnus." You know, just with that That whole Agent Smith voice.
Come with
So,
me. And you're like, oh no, Neo. A phone goes off somewhere. Frodo has to answer it. I would love to see a mashup of the Matrix and Lord of the Rings. I think that.
oh my gosh, I feel like it's out there. It's out there. There's a Rule 34 for it too. It's all the way around. It's all the way around. Have you seen that meme though, where it's got like it's got Dumbledore attacking Frodo? Did you put your name in the goblet, Harry? Who the fuck are you?
Oh, yes, I have.
Why is that funny? I don't understand. I laugh, but I shouldn't. It's not right.
Because they look similar. It looks
They're-
similar.
Well, it was like everything was fantasy at that point in time. So everything was coming out fantasy. That's how we ended up getting that really bad Dungeons and Dragons movie before we got that other really bad Dungeons and Dragons movie.
Oh, I like the new one.
That's nice.
I thought it was. Truth be told, when I say I like that movie, it felt like I was watching a bunch of nerds and dummies play a Dungeons and Dragons campaign. So, and also the casting was pretty solid. Was it good? No, but it is a lot of fun to watch with friends. Yes, because you feel like you're watching a bunch of idiots play a Dungeons and Dragons movie. So I give it a lot of credit because I was watching with a bunch of people and it was way more entertaining.
Okay, here's the deal with that, and I'll tell you, that's great. As long as you enjoy it. It had fun, but it wasn't D&D in my opinion.
But I know deep down you're like, fuck you, dude.
No, I have other reasons to say fuck you to you. Anyway,
what I do?
You did. Anyway, but the thing is,
Hey, whatever, Tim.
Exactly. See, you really don't know how much that's bullshit. But anyway,
it was an accident.
Fucking fixed. You should have fixed it. That's what you're supposed to do. Anyway, I'm trying to get to the point.
Oh, okay.
I get that feel, but if you're going to go for that, I wish they would have done the cartoon if that's what you were going to go with. That feel, because to me, if I'm playing Dungeons and Dragons, I would want a movie that's based on Dungeons and Dragons, not me playing Dungeons and Dragons. Because if you read a Dragonlance novel or you read a Forgotten Realms novel that are based on campaigns that are played, you don't have that. I feel like this bumbling idiot type. I mean, unless they're written to be bumbling idiots, but you don't really have that bumbling idiot type, stumbling along. So it gets to a point sometimes when you do that where, thank you, Jay. It gets to a point where, okay, like the Paladin or whatever, the one that they went to, I can't remember, he was in another world or whatever, and he was...
Yeah, the guy who's Isekai.
Yeah, okay. That was actually going to be Dritz Duerden.
I remember hearing about that.
Yes, but because of the Drow controversy and they're having dark skin...
Oh, whatever.
Yeah, well, that's your own fault if that's what you think. But, if you have that problem, man, look inward. That's all I'm saying. Because nobody was thinking that. But you had Dritz Duerden, which is a beloved...
Don't be racist. I am a building.
Yeah, that.
Yeah, that. So it's like, look inward if that's the problem that you're having. When you say, oh, orcs are this or whatever the case is, what are you fucking saying? What are you saying?
Exactly.
I can fault that shit. What the fuck are you saying, bro?
Right.
It's like, how are you? What?
So you're saying that
I'm the one saying it.
It's like, wow, I didn't think about. Well, did you? Speaking of that whole entire thing, did you see that?
Please don't bring up Bright. Go ahead.
Bring up what?
Bright.
Oh no, I'm not bringing that. Zimbabwe. You know what? We're not getting into that because that's getting too far into what we don't want to talk about. But go look up what happened with Zimbabwe and Miss Zimbabwe. Go look up that. It's interesting.
In Zimbabwe?
Yeah, I think it's
What
Zimbabwe.
happened in Zimbabwe?
the Miss Zimbabwe. See, now I'm gonna sound awful because I don't remember who it was, but I read about it. Clearly escaping my mind. But speaking of racism, I was watching I finished season 1 of
Oh, okay.
yeah. But here's the thing, though. Nobody from Zimbabwe is upset about that because she was born and raised in Zimbabwe. So it's like that's where she was born. Like that's her
It's kind of
thing.
like Shalif Theron being South of African.
Right.
We're people, damn it. We're fucking people. Get over it.
Right.
It goes for everything. And
well, the doctor can't be black. He's British.
well, you know what?
Boy, I got news for you.
Not only is he not
Do you know Idris Elba?
Right. Yeah, right.
Idris Elba? Yeah, no.
I wouldn't mind seeing Idris Elba play the Doctor either, for that matter. That would have been interesting. But I like the Doctor. I like who they have to play the Doctor.
I'm not caught up.
This last episode was you haven't
No, I haven't.
You watched Shot Bubble?
No, but I've heard. I did finish season 1 of The Misfits.
Oh, right. We did. We're going to talk about that.
Yeah, because you want to hear my update on it. I fucking called it. I knew it, 100%. I knew that was one of his. That was the top of my list of his abilities. At the end.
Yes, I know what you're talking about because we talked about it. Yeah,
we did. And I was like, right when it happened, right when he landed on that gate, I was like, I knew it. I knew it was something specific, and that had to be it. And then Tifa was watching it with me, and she's like, "What? They can't. Like, they didn't even reveal his power. So what could it be?" And I'm like, "Honey, you're new to the comic book stuff." No, but I'm like, I mean, I thought it was kind of obvious, but then I realized that, man, see, we watch and do way too many movie and cinematic stuff to pick up on tropes.
Okay, so now that you finished the entire season, what do you think of it?
Oh, I gotta watch the second season, 100%. Oh my god, the ending of the season finale. If they would have canceled it, I would have been so mad.
No,
oh my god,
it has the proper ending, I guess, in the way that it's
in a way, yes. I love the fact that at the end of it, he's like, "Are you fucking kidding me? You buried me alive." And then instead of like panic or anything, he just puts in his music and he's like, also, they kill a lot of people in this show and nobody seems to fucking care. The one girl falls off the roof with him and everybody's like, "Oh my god, what's I forgot his name, Nathan or whatever, or
I could not remember their names.
Yeah, but he falls off, but I'm like, you're gonna like, she could be you gotta help. You probably should help her. And then they never talk about it. And I'm like,
no, the second one is gonna wrap back into some stuff, I think. If I remember correctly. It's been a while since I've watched it, but that came out.
Theme song is very good.
That came out before The Boys and stuff came out. Not in the comic, obviously, but in what it is. So when you watch that, and then people talk about The Boys, it's kind of like, yeah, the Boys is there.
I can see the comparison.
Yeah, but like, that's only in its
grunginess.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it's grunginess and it's kind of like everybody sucks in their own way.
Yeah.
I love the fact that I loved the cult. I thought that was funny. Where her entire thing.
Go back and watch this.
Oh, it was so good. I was like, she's just like, "You can be better." And everybody gets brainwashed, so now they're just like a bunch of Jehovah's Witnesses.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Like, oh, that's so good. Like, I wish you would have stuck around, but I'm seeing when I was looking at the other seasons, like just kind of looking ahead, I see that they kind of switch characters.
Yes. some have definitive endings. Some of them kind of go off.
Oh,
And
okay.
that's about it. But there are definitive endings for at least 3 of them. At
Okay.
least 3 of them. There's the definitive ending for, but there are characters that are going to come up. Like, remember I told you, what's his name from Preacher, the one that played the vampire.
Yeah, him, the blind pay
Yeah,
Cassie.
he's going to show up.
Yeah, you have mentioned that before. I'm looking forward to him.
Yes, he's very interesting himself. And then there's another one. There's another power that's going to show up. That's very in with the times. Let's put it this way.
I did read, and I don't want to spoil it, but I'm going to anyway because I was reading up on it because I wanted to learn a little bit more, and there was one power that caught my eye because I was looking at the one that had the ability of giving you alopecia, which I still think is the funniest thing ever.
Oh.
But I saw one that said that the entire ability is that you can turn into a turtle.
Oh gosh, I forgot about that one.
And you gain you still have your intelligence and sentientness. You're just a turtle.
You're just a turtle.
And you permanently do. Like, you're permanently a turtle.
I think when it asks those questions, is you get superpowers, but what if they're no fucking good?
Right. Right. Well, it's kind of like Dial H from DC.
I don't think I've read that.
Really?
No.
It's Dial H for Hero. It's where the kids can dial like on a little rotary dial Hero. If anybody out there knows what a rotary dial is, but when
I'm surprised you know what a rotary dial is. But go ahead.
I'm not that. Anyway.
You are.
Yeah,
I haven't seen a rotary dial since 1987. So you are.
Listen, shut up. But anyway, and they would change into different superheroes. In the new 52 reboot of it, some of the powers and abilities that he gained were useless. So there was one who just had hands of a fire hydrant and he could just shoot water, but it was like that was it. Like, he just had hands of fire. Or there was like Window Man who had the ability to beat you with a window, but that was also a reference to Section 8. So anyway.
Oh, golly. Well, I feel like the water hose thing would actually be useful. I mean, if you have that much pressure built up, that initial pressure hitting you is still going to be pretty bad.
True.
That's why they don't have, they have to control the pressure with the hose,
Well, yeah, but if you can't, then it just becomes you're ripping off people's skin with water.
Right. See how it's helpful. Yeah.
Wait, yeah, never mind. I'm thinking now that I'm thinking about it, that sounds pretty cool.
I feel like that's actually a pretty good power.
Yeah. But I was reading up on that, and I love some of the powers that I saw when I was like, I can't wait till we get to that one. But the turtle one, speaking of turtles, as you know, he got on a blimp during the episode. Because you have the blimp, it's coming full circle. See, shut up. But yeah, the Misfits has been very solid all the way through. I hate every character; they all suck. But that's what keeps me coming back for more.
Yeah, they're low lives. They're pretty much low lives.
Yes,
but they're not. But they are. But they're not. It's kind of.
They are. It's like they're trying. I mean, they're trying, and that's what makes it like watchable.
Yeah.
And I think that's what you kind of need with those types of characters, that they actually need to try. And then they go right back to being shitty. The only one that I think that is even remotely is the one that can read minds. Like, she's probably the one that's remotely passable, where I'm like, okay, well, yeah, you're a pretty decent person. Can you hear me?
Yeah, kind of. Look at you too. You got a hell of a
Did I die?
on your face.
Did I die?
There you go.
Oh, I'm gone.
Wait. I heard you. Come back.
I'm back?
Yeah, you're back. You're moving. Now you... Oh. Well, I guess And that's how come we're professionals here. So,
Hello.
hi.
Welcome back.
Well, I went to the YouTube channel to see if you were moving around or if it was just me. Because you can't ever tell these things.
No, you can't. And especially with the way fucking StreamYard has been lately.
Well, Facebook is doing some shady stuff too.
So is Photoshop. So I mean, Adobe is too. So I mean, what else is new, dude? Like every time stuff comes to light, I'm like, okay. So the whole point now is for me to go outside. Like, dude. So get this. So I was in DC last week, which is why we didn't do the show.
Yeah.
For the stripper party, and I was the pole. Okay, so first off, I got to be a carry-on bag, so I got to ride in the little cubby, which is really nice.
That's how come you were able to go and it was fully paid for.
Absolutely. Right, exactly.
That makes sense. I figured that was going to be the case.
Yeah. Have you ever heard a smooth jazz rendition of Phil Collins' "In the Air Tonight"?
I can imagine it though. No, I can't say
I have.
Well, I have.
Guess what I got to dance? Guess what I got to? Somebody got to dance on me about too. No, Washington is
really PG.
DC's beautiful. If you ever get a chance to get smooth, sexy saxophone. No, DC was great. I loved it.
I don't know. It's all those riots and everything those guys had down there. I don't really.
That's why it was
up there. I should all the riots.
What do you think I was doing there? I was involved in the riots. I was the one waving the flag.
Oh man,
it was great.
Happy Pride Month, everybody!
By the way. Happy Pride Month, by the way. We didn't say that at the beginning, but remember, we can only like gay people for this month only, and then
this month only. That's right. After today, you're
yeah. After
just like everybody else.
All right, exactly.
What's gonna be all?
I have no idea who this is.
He's like, hey, remember me? I'm the gay guy from last month. I don't know, dude. Gonna have to refresh.
Have you read the rules to being gay? You can only exist during June.
Exactly. Yes, you can. And leave cookies out for the Babadook. I'm telling you.
Golly. No, you talk. Why did you like that movie?
I thought it was fine. Yeah, I liked it. It
disturbed me more than anything, but because of the kid. Why are you like this? He's like, oh my gosh.
No,
I don't know who to feel sorry for on that night, though. Like, do I feel sorry for the mom? Do I feel sorry for the kid? Do I want them both to die? I'm not sure.
Sorry for the Babadook. I mean,
the Babadook wasn't real.
Well, he was real.
Wasn't he like the creation of her imagination or some shit like that?
I mean, I guess it's up for interpretation, but the ending was pretty badass.
I didn't know it to the ending, I'll be honest.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you kind of, yeah. So he's real, I guess. But I liked that movie quite a bit when I watched it. It's been a while, so I mean, maybe my opinion might change, but I just thought it was very...
No, a lot of people liked it. It just didn't catch my attention. So
sure. It's very slow. Like it's also very dry, so I get it. But you did like Hereditary.
I didn't finish Hereditary.
Really?
No, I
thought it was too scary.
I made it to the part where she screamed and something happened and I walked away from it. But I did watch Midsommar, so that should count. It's the same thing. But I did not watch The Vitch.
The Vitch?
Well, I tried to watch The Vitch.
Oh, I hate it.
I waited for like an hour and nothing happened in The Vitch. There was no Vitch or nothing. No bitch, no bitch, no witch, nothing. And that's like,
Nothing.
you know what? I got an itch to get the fuck away from this.
Right, exactly. The only thing I needed to itch was my butt, like the whole time, because we're just so
A24 is such a up and down. You never know what you're gonna get. And
Right.
then they get a hold of the Has-Been Hotel and completely fucking ruined it.
Oh. They did Has-Been Hotel?
They did, yeah. They did Has-Been Hotel.
Oh well, I'm sorry.
Oh my gosh. You know, okay. Let's talk. You know, being on the internet and being in the indie circuit. You know what's really sad is when you have a YouTube show, and you have these indie. No, well, you have these indie. You have a YouTube cartoon, and you have these voice actors, and you have these indie voice actors, or whatever, that are struggling, trying to get up, and you hire them to do the voices and stuff. And now you've got this big budget. Now, you would think, because you have over millions and millions of views on the YouTube pilot, that you would continue with that voice cast. You know, raise those people up with you, right?
Right.
No, completely scrapped that cast and got a whole new cast. You know, Keith David and Stephanie Beatrice and stuff like that, which was shitty. It was utterly shitty. I'm sorry.
I agree.
And,
I agree.
And not only that, you spent money on that, and your budget for animation obviously went down.
Yes.
And on top of that, have you watched Has-Been Hotel?
No.
Have you watched the pilot?
Yes.
Okay, the pilot was really good. The initial pilot was really good. They threw all that out.
Yeah, because they had the guy who played Invader Zim, didn't they?
No, that's Hell of a Boss.
That's Hell of a Boss. Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was Horvitz, Richard Horvitz. Yeah, he plays Moxie in Hell of a Boss.
Right. Yeah, which is also just Invaders, which is also just Zim. But
anyway. That's where Invaders. That's where the people who loved Invader Zim went until all the dildos.
Right.
Now, that being said, that might be the executive demanding celeb voices instead of allowing the creator to hire their regulars. That's a possibility.
That is a possibility.
That is a possibility. However, I would like to also point out to Smiling Friends, which has the same origin, right?
Yeah.
Now, Smiling Friends, not only did they keep that, and they kept the animators, and the animators too are different in Has-Been Hotel than the ones that she hired. They kept the animators that they hired for YouTube, voice actors. Plus, they also sometimes feature other YouTube people in it, like
Mike from Nostalgia Critic, and then Mike from Red Letter Media.
Yeah. So they're still giving. They're on HBO. That's Warner Brothers, which is even bigger.
Right, but you're also comparing Amazon Prime to HBO, so it also depends on what the meeting was about.
No, Amazon. It's not even Amazon Prime. It's A24.
Oh,
so A24 is production company for Has-Been Hotel. Yes, it's on Prime, but it was Has-Been Hotel that did.
Which is weird.
It was A24.
Oh, gotcha. Because that's weird. Because A24 is usually pretty good at casting people who are kind of.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, and so that's why I think because she's always been really about. Oh, I forgot this is a sensitive subject. Yeah, she's always really been about. What people say, and really not even constructive criticism, just criticism and going off the fucking rails. But Smiling Friends has done it and has freaking blown everything out the water and has been the best adult show to come out in God knows how long.
Smiling Friends, about nihilism.
Smiling Friends is about nihilism, but in a happy way.
Yes.
Did you even the blackface episode?
I watched the whole thing.
Have you seen the new season?
Oh, there's a new season.
Oh, you haven't watched?
No, I didn't know
the new season.
I didn't know the new season was out.
Oh my gosh! There's about 3 or 4 episodes in.
Really?
Yeah. Came out in May. Yeah, no, go watch it.
Oh, I gotta watch it now.
There's some great ones.
I liked the Shrimpina episode.
They're freaking nuts. Well, I feel like Smiling Friends. I saw Matt Knowles of what is it? Tales of Faciliador, I think. Matt Knowles is he said something about Smiling Friends. Like he was watching it too, and it's takes you by storm, and it's not like fantastic. Oh my gosh, the Hobbit episode is just great.
That's the one with Meat Cannon.
Is it Meat Cannon?
I think it's
What
Meat
It
Cannon.
might very well be. I feel like that would be something Meat Cannon would do.
So
I feel like that's something.
Oh, Doug Walker is in Smiling Friends. Who does he play?
Yeah, he was. I don't know if he does a voice or whatever in Smiling Friends, but he was like.
Oh, he was on the video. He was one of the videos.
He was on the video. Yeah,
that's right. Yeah,
yeah,
that's right. I think it was Meat Canyon on Smiling Friends. I think that was him.
I don't know. I mean, probably. Like I said, that's they get these YouTube people.
I know the animator. I thought the Meat Canyon animator, I think, worked on it.
Yeah, that's Papa Meat. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. He probably. I'll have to go look and see. But yeah, it seems like something he would do, at least a segment or whatever in there, because they'll put in claymation or whatever. They'll put in whatever the hell they want to put. There's one episode where throughout the whole thing, the guy it's a real life person. They're trying to help. So
is that the second season?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I need to watch this. That's awesome.
Yes, you need to watch it.
My favorite episode was still the shrimp episode.
Oh,
I thought that one was hysterical. There hasn't been a cafe on that. There hasn't been a place like that in years on this corner. At the end, they're like, "How do I look? You look like you're about to tell your best friend not to show up to school tomorrow." And I'm like, God damn it.
Just the fact that that's not her. She basically falls for the shrimp. Wait, you're a shrimp that likes
like this? That is everything I'm looking for. Oh, so that's
like you need glasses. Really bad film. And if you haven't watched it, you don't know what we're talking about.
No, go watch Smiling Friends.
Go watch Smiling Friends.
I gotta rewatch the first season as well, but I do remember the one where the one guy crawls into the wall and he just finds a dude living there. And the wall, it's like this little mini dude.
That's Alan. Yeah. Like, excuse me, have you seen? You're not supposed to be here.
I've been here for years.
Or the what is it? The Renaissance is coming. What was it they kept saying? And then the Renaissance men showed up.
Oh yeah. What was the one where it was like the sniper, the hostage situation one? Where they're like, everything is meaningless, nothing is not, or whatever. I forgot what the episode was, but he's like, they have the sniper rifle. They're like trying to make this guy smile, but it's like a hostage situation. I think that's the one. Oh no, I think that's the one with the Red Letter Media, Mike.
Maybe so.
Maybe I should.
There's a lot going on in those.
Maybe I should just kill myself. No, don't.
It's the first one, huh?
I think that's the third episode, isn't it?
Is it with the big guy? They're trying to get him to smile, and he's just basically
he's suicidal. Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's the first one. I don't know. Maybe it is. Maybe that was the first one I saw. That could be. And then the Mr. Frog. Mr. Frog is.
Which one was the Mr. Frog? Oh, that was the one with where it was claymation. It was from the same people who did wasn't it Gumby?
Was it? It could be.
So. I swear it was. I know it was some.
I think that's what. Well, that's what brings me to my point. It's like, okay, so this started off as an indie thing.
Yeah.
But they haven't forgotten where their roots are, and they keep bringing more people into this. And it's like that's. It gives you a little bit of hope. You know, you look at indie animation right now; it's kind of the bedrock of independent.
Sure.
Media right now, in all honesty, and which it will die. It will be something else before. By the time you say, "Oh, well, that's what I need to do is jump on independent animation," by the time you jump on it, it's over.
Right.
Sorry, it's over. Independent animation and independent game making.
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of YouTubers are jumping on that indie comic game playing those independent games. Right now, there's that new one, Indigo Park, that is just Five Nights at Freddy's and Bendy and the Ink Machine. It's mascot horror, but in a theme park,
Crazy that's the thing.
because it's we haven't seen that before. Oh, and then Amanda is back. So the demo just dropped for that. The Adventurer, Amanda the Adventurer.
I don't think I haven't played that one, but I know like Dark Deception is about to release on PlayStation once they finish off the last. It's the last Portal, but I think it's going to have like 5 different portals in it. Have you ever seen Dark Deception?
Mm-mm.
Oh my gosh, go look it up on YouTube.
Cool.
Like it's one of the best games I've ever played. It's intense, and it's kind of like Pac-Man in some sense.
What?
Yeah, but it's not like 2-dimensional. It's really great effects. But like there's like one, like you can go play it on PlayStation right now for the demo. It's the first level. It's been around, and they've been making it, but it's like the first level. The first level is like the clapping cymbal monkey chasing you.
Cymbal monkey. I've seen this. I didn't know that.
Yeah, Dark Deception. Yeah, then every portal has something different. Like Tara Strong actually did a voice for one of the realms or portals and stuff. The Night Nurse, which is like a strip club / hospital. So
meanwhile, I'm playing the remake of Alone in the Dark.
They remade that one. I think I remember that. That was kind of it was a very grassroots one, wasn't it?
Yeah, they remade it, and David Harbour is one of the main characters. And at first, when I thought it was like, oh, that guy looks like David Harbour, and then I googled it, and no, it's just David Harbour. So now I just call it Stranger Things Part 3 or Stranger Things 3, like because it is just David Harbour. And every time they use celebrities, I don't really have a problem with them using celebrities as like voices, but when they look just like them, I'm like, this is just David Harbour, the game.
That is David Harbour. I'm looking at it right now.
Right.
David Harbour.
Yeah. And I'm like, that's just David Harbour. So, yeah. It's stupid. Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway. Well, you know what they say.
Wow.